it's Theresa. Welcome to my channel. I'm so glad you're here. Today I'm sharing with you this custom order folio that I made for a bride who's having a nautical slash Nantucket kind of themed bridal shower. And this is going to be a gift for her, and I was so excited to make it for my friend. And I'm really excited to share it with you. This folio measures 8 by 8, and it has a 1.5 inch spine. I was inspired by a video tutorial for the base design from Rosa Kelly of Rosa Kelly Scrapbooking, and I'll link that in the description box below. The primary paper collection I used for this folio is from Mintay. It's called Seaside Escape, and it's one of their newer collections, and I really thought it captured the essence of the event beautifully. I used both the 12 by 12 and the 6 by 6 paper pad collection. Just beautiful. In addition to the Mintay collection, I also supplemented with other papers from my stash. I used this Vintage Country from Recollections, Solid Gold from DCWV, and Mercury Glass, also from DCWV. I guess the moral of the story here is don't be afraid to mix your paper collections. I do it all the time, and it just increases your options. For my cover, I used the Mercury Glass as a matte, and I used a paper from the Seaside Escape collection as a focal for my front. And I did accent it with Sparkle Pen from Spectrum Noir. I don't know if you can see that, but in person, it's very evident. And I thought it just added a nice touch and a little bit of dimension. I used a piece of the chipboard from the Mintay collection. Came on a sheet like this. Well, these are unfinished pieces. And so what I did is I stamped it with Versamark. And then I used this Wow Metallic Gold Rich Superfine Embossing Powder on it, heat embossed it, and then I came through and just accented it with these platinum Stickles. I really think it came out pretty. I don't know if you can see it, but I'll hold it up a little bit so you can kind of like see the sparkle and how it ties in with the Mercury Glass paper. These middle corner pieces I purchased from Amazon, and they came in a pack like this. I simply glued them on with some Power Tack from Beacon. For this die cut, I used this die set from my stash. I purchased this from Amazon, and I'll link it in the description box below. This little anchor was a charm from Hobby Lobby, and I just accented that with some twine. On the spine, I used a fastener. It's a brad fastener that I purchased from Amazon. Came in a package like this with different color metals. I'll also link that in the description box below. And most of these charms that I used are from Hobby Lobby. I thought that these were really pretty and sparkly and fun and just really went well with the theme. The back of my folio looks like this. And I did secure it with a satin ribbon from my stash. I did purchase an assortment of these ribbons from Amazon, and if I can find them, I will link them below. Let's take a look inside. This is what the folio looks like completely opened up, but we're going to start over here on the left. This is a cut apart from the collection that I backed on some of the Mercury Glass cardstock, and it does have a hidden magnetic closure. And there's a mat on the back for a photo. And then this opens up. On the right, you've got a big open space for photos, and decoration. Now, the person that ordered this folio told me that the bride is pretty crafty and would probably like to put her own spin on this, so I did leave it kind of plain to allow her to do that. Over here, I made kind of a porthole picture frame, and the way that I did that is I took a couple of my nesting dies and put them together to cut out this frame piece out of the mercury glass cardstock. And then I accented that with these metal nailhead stickers, and I just put those around to make it resemble a porthole. This opens up again, and you've got this beautiful little scene, and I created a little hidden pocket, and inside it's got a couple booklets using cut-aparts from the collection and the mercury glass cardstock. Can put photos in here or journal. Just did a couple of those. And they just tuck back inside. Then this opens up one more time. And we have this fun kind of surprise element, twist and pop feature. I did put photo mats on it, so it's all ready to go, and there's plenty of room on the sides for decoration. On the right side, we have a waterfall feature. This has a magnetic closure that flips down. And you can put a photo right here. And then this simply flips up. I did leave the backs plain for journaling, or you could put a photo there. And the neat part about this particular waterfall is that it is a rotating waterfall. So you can orient your pictures either horizontally or vertically. Or you can mix it up. Again, it's all about options. This secures back in place with a hidden magnet, so it's not just floating around. And then this opens up like this. We've got another one of those porthole picture frames and some lace. This is from Wyla, and it looks like this. And this opens up all the way, so you've got mirrored pages, which I think is kind of fun. And then the center portion has some gussets on it, so it's kind of like a box. And these all magnetize on top of each other. You open up like this. And so you've got all this room for photos on those sections. And then in the center, you can house things. Now, I've started the bride out with a couple of things. I made this little booklet using a cut apart from the collection and just some of the cardstock from one of the collections that I used. And again, you can put photos, you can journal, even on the back. And then here's a larger one that can house 5x7 photos. And this looks like this inside. So putting your photos here would leave a nice border. And then inside, I did include these cutouts from the porthole frames that I made. That way, the bride can take this and she can trace around it to get the exact size for her photos. And these can also be used to further embellish the album For instance, you could put one there. I also thought this would be a really great place for the bride to put maybe her bridal shower invitation, maybe even the wedding invitation, more pictures, you know, whatever. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and if you did, please remember to like, subscribe, and share with a friend. Also, click the notification bell so that you'll be notified the next time I upload a video. Until then, bye!